The reactions, the lack of discipline, the lack of accountability. Your kids watching that, whether you like it or not. And they're gonna get to an age in life where they're gonna understand all the decisions that you made in your life, good or bad.
I'm in the big leagues, told them don't miss me. Ballin' like Houston, ayy, feeling like Whitney. I need a bag, bruh, send it through quickly. I'm making his dog, like I'm in the big leagues. Told him that I gotta go, dog. I'm riding the road, y'all. I think that I'm back in my bag now. So I need that go, y'all. Got hits when he throwing the fastball. Just too quick for it, peeling off like the whip orange.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Do Good Movement. Our purpose here is to make a positive impact in our society through real life education. The movement comes into play when you share the content to help other people do good just like you. I got a question to start this off, and when I ask this question, just, if you're not driving, shut your eyes and ask this to yourself. Do you ever think why you are the way you are, like your thoughts, right? Why you have positive thoughts, why you have bad thoughts, why you do good things, why you do bad things, like where it all came from. Like, do you ever self-analyze yourself and just try to understand that? Well, if you do, or if you don't, and you might be doing it right now because we just talked about it, I want to talk where that does come from. And that comes from the one who's raised you. We pick up all the good things that our parents have taught us or that we've seen as we are growing up. It's not always taught, right? Sometimes you see it. And we've also picked up the bad things, right? And now knowing that, there's one thing you could do is make the bad things the positive things and work on yourself and self-development on how to go fix those things by reading books, listening to podcasts, etc., etc. But if you could identify, hey, I don't like this about myself, go work on it, guys. That you're not who you are for the rest of your life. You only are if you don't take action on it. But if you could say, hey, I don't like this, I want to think differently about this, take action on it. What's causing you to think that way? What's causing you to feel that way? And what can you do to make yourself feel better and think different thoughts, right? But the most important thing I want to talk about today, and this is the reason why we're filming a whole podcast around this, is not how you feel in your thoughts, because we've had many podcasts talking about how to go change that with the right actions. I want to talk to you that have kids today that are listening. And so if you've been able to identify something as I'm talking right now that you aren't liking about yourself, you are the one that can change that in your bloodline forever. Your kids are going to automatically pick up on the good things. Great job for doing that. Continue to add to the good things. But the bad things, the reactions, the lack of discipline, the lack of accountability, the lack of all these different things going on in your life, your kids watching that, whether you like it or not. And they're going to get to an age in life where they understand all the decisions that you made in your life, good or bad. So with that being said, take this as a message to go back to work on yourself, to make those improvements so you could change your bloodline and change it for your kids, where the only thing they take home are the good things. Work on those bad things day in and day out so you do not duplicate those bad things in your kids that are under you. I have bad things that are within me that I'm working on right now trying to get better at. And it is a son of a gun, at my age, to start making these changes and tweaks, right? And as the older you get, the harder it's going to be. But the one reason I'm working so hard on myself right now, guys, is I have two little girls that are growing up, that are watching me, that are repeating things I'm saying, good or bad things. And they're gonna take that home with them as they grow up. So I'm trying to change their future to be the most impactful, positive, loving, caring people that society's seen by what I practice every single day, what my wife practices, and what we hold each other accountable to so we can be good parents. And you guys can too. So what I want you to do, the takeaway from this, you could either write it down or you could have a meeting or a conversation with your significant other. Write down the things that you guys are proud of, that you feel like you're doing a good job. And write down the things that, hey, I don't feel the best about this. I don't feel the best about my actions here. I don't feel the best about how I talk about this, how my emotions come out, whatever it might be, and write that down. And then now you're gonna be able to focus on that and take action on it. And the best thing is if you do have a significant other, you guys can hold each other accountable, come up with some type of code word and call each other out and be like, hey, my wife does this to me all the time. one of my problems is I like stare off into like no man's land. Like I just like look through like her or my kids because I'm processing. I'm a thinker. I'm always trying to create, and I'm using my time on just thinking about my next move and what I can do better and different things like that. And sometimes it takes me away from being present and being focused with who's in front of me. So my wife, when that happens, she says, Dylan, Dylan, and then it snaps. That's the trigger word, right? It hits me and I'm able to automatically go back in and have that good conversation with my kids. So find that trigger word between you and your significant other, or you and yourself, when you notice you are doing one of those bad habit things, and you'll be able to change it for your kids for not just now, but their future, because they are watching you right now. And there are things that you don't like inside yourself. Imagine when your kid starts repeating that. That's when it becomes very hard. You guys are powerful. You can do it. I believe in you. Let's take action and make society better, starting with you and starting with your family. Do good.